who's running a delivery mission, and at the same time, you've got a group of people coming in to raid the place and steal a bunch of stuff. They all get caught up together in a whole big mess, and the hope is that it's a fun, exciting, and probably quite chaotic experience. They all get caught up together in a whole big mess, and the hope is that...
Did IQs just drop sharply while I was away?
Hello everyone, there's something I really feel I need to talk about. Not everyone is watching my reaction videos. This is what CRG said about distribution centers 1 week ago. It will be a whole big mess and it will be chaotic. People were very interested in those distribution centers to see how they work, but instead we got some bombs falling, we got PvP everywhere. It was just total chaos. To make this perfectly clear, I am not against PvP, I love PvP, but there need to be rules, and we have none in year 12. Yes, there are full loot hardcore PvP games like Tarkov, Scum, EVE Online, but those are niche games and they will always be niche games. Before you can introduce PvP everywhere, no armistice zones, in non-full hardcore games you need some kind of security, police, military to keep order in areas that are secure. Consequences for wrongdoing. We have neither of this in year 12, but now CRG wants to remove armistice zones and have PvP everywhere. Once again, CRG is putting the cart before the horse. If Chris would build a house, he would start at the top. He would put on wallpapers before the walls are even finished, and then later he would start on the foundation. What I find the most disturbing thing is that CRG doesn't seem to learn anything from past experiences. Anyone remembers medical griefing? CRG allowed use of medical guns in armistice zones, and people were just trucking everyone. Yeah, this worked perfectly well, Chris. CRG is permitting PvP in Siege of Orison with maps that have one choke point only. This is 101. You should know that you don't make PvP maps with only one choke point. Of course, PvPers were camping the shuttle stations and just firing grenades into arriving shuttles. People inside had no chance. And we had the Pyrotech demo, where people were just camping habitation area, killing everyone who just spawned in for hours and hours and hours. But fear not, Jared has it covered.
You know, you have the option not to. I understand the thing lets you, but it's a choice to do. And a choice not to. Every one of us are capable of making those choices.
CRG, you obviously learned nothing. I'm not saying that most Star Citizen players are psychopath murders, but it's enough if 10% are enough to spoil the game for everyone. And there's more. How is loading, unloading our ships ourselves supposed to work when we don't have instanced hangars? And in year 12 we don't even have keys or biometric locks. Nothing like this. Chris, is this another technology lost 900 years into our future? You know, keys, things you can use to lock your vehicle, your ship. Everyone who can make it onto the pilot seat of your ship has full control. Yeah, 10 out of 10, Chris. Of course, White Knights will say, bring some friends, join an orc. Oh yes, I'm sure everyone in my orc loves to spend hours sitting on the pilot seat so that I can unload my ship in peace and quiet. Yeah, come on, this doesn't work. Once again, like in many other things in this game, CRG has no plan, CRG has no concepts, CRG doesn't think anything through, which would be fine if this would be a small project in year 1. But this is a $660 million project in year 12. I've said this many times before, We need someone who can actually manage such a very huge and very ambitious project. Let me know what you think in the comments below and see you next time. Bye. Auf Wiedersehen. Okay, we have a player in front of us. Usually I don't do this. Have you seen this? This was mean. Hey, you're still here. You might want to join me on Twitter. My Twitter account is Camural_SC.